How do dreamers, thought leaders, paradigm shifters change the world? They have to ask themselves this one question: am I willing to chase my dreams? If you want to know how to push the boundaries of your influence, impact the world, and live out your God-given dreams, then this is the podcast for you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Passion&Prestige podcast. I am your host, world changer, dream chaser, and all-around nice guy, Teron Nolan. I am so excited for this episode here. I really am, because today we are going to be talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and that is grit. Yes, grit. That is a word I feel like we don't hear enough in our society, but we need this word, grit. We're going to be talking about it, all about it, and why it's important that you develop grit as soon as possible.
They just want to knock you off the top, but I ain't gonna drop till I say so, till I say so, 'cause I say so.
When Will Smith was asked to explain how he became successful, he said, "The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. I will not be overworked, period. You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You might be sexier than me. But if you get on a treadmill together with me, two things will happen. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die. It's that simple." Grit is not just about working hard. Grit is about working on something you care about so much that you are willing to stay loyal to it. You know, the sad reality is this, that far too many people quit on their dreams prematurely. How many of us have started something full of excitement, full of passion, and then just give up? Adversity hits, we drop it. We're done with it. We give up on it. I know I have. In fact, this is my norm until I made a decision to change it. But I still have to fight this temptation every single day. Here is a staggering statistic that illustrates the lack of grit in our society. They say about 40% of people who buy home exercise equipment later say they ended up using it less than they expected. 40%. That's insane. Why is that? That's the million-dollar question. Why does that happen? Well, I believe it's because we lack grit. The consistency of effort over the long haul. Why is it so hard for us to stay consistent? I mean, think about this. Can you stay consistent through the good and the bad? It's easy to be consistent when everything is going right. But it's in those moments when everything is not that great, when you are struggling, when you are tired, when you are not reaping the benefits of your hard work, that is when we lose consistency. That's what I love about marriage and the marriage vows. When me and my wife, when I saw my beautiful wife walk down that aisle, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm a lucky man. And we got up there and we were holding hands and we were repeating our vows, telling our vows to each other. Till death do us part, through sickness and health, through the good and the bad, for richer or poorer. Do you take this woman to be your wife? Do you take this man to be your husband? And we said, I do. Because we understood something right then and there. Our marriage was built right then and there on the foundation of God and grit. Consistency over the long haul. We weren't going to give up when things got rough, through the good and the bad. But too many of us do that, especially on our dreams. I get it. It is a lonely, treacherous road. It's a hard road to be a dreamer. It is not easy being a dreamer. There's many, many times when you are going to feel all alone. When there's going to be bumps and bruises and you're going to be like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. This sucks. I don't want to do this. I'm tired of putting in all of these hours of practice, all of these hours of research, or all of these hours of writing, and nothing is happening. I'm tired of this. I heard from a successful writer. He said, this is what you have to do if you want to be a writer. He said, you have to write every single day. Every single day. Whether you feel like it or not, you need to write. That's what it takes to be a successful writer. And what he was saying is you need grit. You can't quit. You can't just do something when you feel like it. Because you understand, feelings are fleeting. They're here today, they're gone tomorrow. They're influenced by different things. Most of us, our feelings are influenced by the weather. Think about how inconsistent the weather is. We can't go with that. Let me share a story. I was a football coach for the elementary school that I work at. Most of you guys know I'm a teacher. They needed a football coach. I decided to step up and be the football coach. Okay, we had a great time. It was fantastic, a lot of fun, especially in the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season, man, we started so hot. We were on fire. We were winning game after game after game. And the crazy thing is this. While we were winning, all of my players showed up to practice. In fact, they showed up on time, and they would even stay later just to put in more reps. The parents were excited and willing to participate. Everything was great. But a crazy thing happened as soon as we started to lose. My players started to disappear. They didn't show up to practice. They made excuses. Parents start pulling them out of football. And it really showed me and taught me a lesson about how much we lack grit. Because you see, when we were winning, everyone was excited, everyone was there, everyone was all in. But the moment we hit adversity, the moment we start losing, people started bailing. Now, I'm pretty sure that many of you listening right now may struggle with the same thing. It may not be football. It may be that dream that you're chasing. Or maybe that promotion at work. Or maybe that relationship that is just requiring so much effort. That's the problem I see, is that we lack grit, consistency over time. Look, here's the reality. I'm about to bust someone's bubble right here. Every good thing takes time to cook. That's it. Every good thing takes some time. It needs to marinate. It needs to sit under some fire for a while, and then it brings out the flavor. You see what I'm saying? Every good thing takes time. But what happens is we would rather just pop something in the microwave. And we think that our dreams work that way. We think that our passions work that way. We say, look, I don't want to slow cook this thing. What do you mean it's going to take me 3 years to reach this certain level? Man, can't I just pop it in the microwave and be done in a month? What happens with that is we get a whole lot of people who start real hot, and then they fizzle out. I don't want to be that person that fizzles out. I don't want you to be that person that fizzles out. So we got to go into this thing understanding that it's going to be a slow cook. We're going to let it marinate for a while, but we're going to stay consistent with the small things every single day. Every single day. It's the small steps every single day that eventually will turn into bigger steps. And then you will get to this top of the mountain and you will look back and you'll be like, oh my goodness, I am here. But you have to keep pushing. Because the moment you stop, the moment you give into the adversity, that's the moment you say, you know what, there has to be a faster, easier way. I just want to microwave it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you it doesn't work that way. Stay consistent. Move forward. That is grit. I love what Will Smith was saying. He was saying, look, you may be more talented than me. I may be in a space where there are people who are better at this than me. You know, let's get personal. I don't have the best podcast. I'm no Joe Rogan. But what I do have is grit. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to take the bruises and take the bumps, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep going forward. See, I see it as a long haul thing, consistency thing. That's the difference between me and many other people, is I understand that I'm in this for the long term. So yeah, you may have momentary success right now, but see, I'm building something for the future. We need to have that mindset, ladies and gentlemen, and it starts with grit. Man, I love that word. It starts with grit. I will not let you outwork me. Yeah, you may be bigger, you may be stronger, but I will not let you outwork me because I have grit. I understand that this is going to take some time. I'm willing to put in the investment. Are you willing to invest in yourself, in your dreams? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode the way I end every episode, with these powerful, powerful words. Chase your dreams until the dreams you chased become reality. Go change the world. So now that you're part of the Passion and Prestige tribe, I want to know what you think. I love hearing from my listeners. So if you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot of you listening to this podcast and tag us at Passion and Prestige on Instagram. And don't forget to go into your podcast app, subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review and a 5-star rating. This helps us reach way more people. Passion and Prestige tribe, thank you so much. I will see you next week, and remember, chase your dreams until the dreams you chased become reality. Go change the world.
They just wanna knock you off the top, but I ain't gonna drop till I say so. Till I say so. 'Cause I say